everyone who talks to you truly hears you. Have you ever been in a situation where you were explaining something important and suddenly the conversation changed? Like when someone interrupts to correct how you said something, instead of listening to what you meant. At first, that might sound strange. When someone is talking with you, of course they're listening, but listening and understanding are not the same thing. I realized this because of a letter. I have a letter that a friend once gave me. It used to be smooth and perfect. Now it is wrinkled and folded many times because I carried it with me for years. In that letter, she said that I was someone who understood her, someone who listened without judgment, someone who made her feel safe to say what she really meant. When I first read that letter, I felt proud. But over time, it's made me think about something deeper. Listening is hearing someone's words. Understanding is hearing their meaning. They might sound like the same thing, but they're not. When someone is listening, they may pay attention but still focus on fixing, correcting, or judging. But when someone is understanding, they see the world from the speaker's point of view. They care more about what is being said than how it is said. At times, we may interrupt to correct a sentence, rush to give advice, or focus on a small mistake. A lot of people do the same thing without meaning harm. But for the person speaking, that moment can feel very different because not everyone who talks to you truly hears you. I grew up in an immigrant family. At home, my parents speak with accents heavier than mine. When I was younger, I used to worry about saying things the wrong way. One day, I was talking with that same friend. I was explaining something about my family and how I feel stuck in between worlds. She listened at first, and I really thought she was understanding me. But then she stopped and corrected the way I said something. And suddenly, the conversation changed. It was no longer about what I meant. It was about how I said it. And in that moment, I felt small. Not because she meant to hurt me. She probably thought she was helping me. A lot of people do the same thing without meaning harm. But when someone corrects your words instead of hearing your meaning, it can make you feel invisible. And this does not only happen with language. It happens when someone says, "I'm stressed," and we respond, "Everyone is stressed." Or when someone says, "That hurt me," and we say, "You're overreacting." We think we are listening, but we are only preparing our response. Researchers who study relationships say something interesting. People don't just want to be loved, they want to feel loved. And people feel loved when they feel understood. When someone stays curious, when someone asks questions, when someone listens long enough to understand what the other person truly means. Understanding takes patience. It takes humility. It means listening for the meaning instead of listening to correct. And something powerful happens when we do that. People feel seen. People feel heard. People feel safe enough to share more of who they are. That can change friendships. It can change classrooms. It might seem like a small change, but moments like that can make a big difference in friendships, classrooms, and how we treat each other. So the next time someone speaks with you, pause before correcting, before judging, before deciding what they should have said. Ask yourself one simple question. Am I listening for mistakes? Or am I listening for meaning? Because sometimes the bravest thing someone does all day is speak. And the kindest thing we can do is truly understand. I still have that letter. It's still wrinkled, still folded, still saved. But when I read it now, I notice something different. I don't just think about how someone saw me as a good listener. I think about the kind of person I want to become. Someone who doesn't just hear words, but instead, someone who hears their meaning. Because sometimes the greatest gift we can ever give someone is to let them know that when they speak, they are truly heard. And sometimes that begins with simply listening for meaning. Thank you.